What's good, everybody, and welcome to Terraria Beta. Now, this version is about 12, 13 years old now, and there's not a lot of public footage of it. I'm pretty sure the Yogscast, Relogic themselves, and PBAT have ever done like a playthrough on here, but other than that, there's not much else. Also, Chippy also did a video on this about like 4 years ago at this point. But yeah, this is a shorter video, but thank you all so much for watching, and let's just get right into it. I ain't gonna keep y'all waiting. Spawning into the world, we immediately start chopping down all the trees, destroying nature without a single bit of remorse. Once again, we are back with our homeboy Bumperdink. And for some reason in Terraria's beta, the player sprites look weird as hell, so it looks like Bumperdink packed on an extra 50 damn pounds right before this video, but you know, we don't judge here at the XI Nova channel. By this time, you guys probably already know the drill. We construct some NPC housing and then go exploring to the left side of our world. I find a couple of ore veins in the ground, which is pretty common for this version, actually. And look, a cave entrance. I wonder what it has in it. Oh, it's absolutely nothing. Oh, look, another cave opening. I wonder if this one will be the one to give me all my loot that I need. Huh. Would you look at that? The answer is absolutely not. Alright, third time's the charm, they say, so maybe this cave will actually have something that I can use in this playthrough. Wow, what a surprise. It didn't have any loot in it. As night falls, I come across the classic looking dungeon and I plunge right into it without a care in the damn world. And luckily for me, I come across a demon altar, which is fantastic because demon altars are almost nowhere in this version, absolutely nowhere. So this is where I will craft all of my boss summons. I go deeper to see if the dungeon guardian is actually in the game, and it's kind of in the game. I don't know, it just spawned a bunch of Skeletron heads and they all came after me, so that was pretty cool. And it didn't take long for them to take me out anyway. Back at base, I construct more NPC housing because I don't know how many NPCs are in this version, but I just did it just in case, I guess. I'm not sure. After I'm done doing all that, I start digging down to find loot, ores, and golden chests. Quick editor's note, there is no golden chest in this version. I am a dumbass. And all that good stuff until a zombie plants his fat fucking ass right on my face, immediately killing me. This happens all the time! Second time around, I actually come across a cave, but then I immediately perish to the hands of a fucking skeleton. Before I hopped back down in the caves, I sold my literal soul for a mining helmet, because for some reason it cost 10 whole gold to buy it. While I was down in the caves before, the demo man and the merchant moved in, and boy, do they look different. That is not the arms dealer, that is the demo man. I thought it was the arms dealer before, but no, it's the demo man. See, look, he sells me bombs. It's incredible. Before we move on with this video, we must acknowledge the presence of the glorious, the great, the fantastic Igloo Furnace. Igloo Furnace superiority. What else can I say? Back down in the mines, we collect some ore. Going deeper, we find a glowing mushroom biome, and let me tell you, this place looks awesome, but it didn't really have anything that useful in it, so I didn't really care. I mean, the glowing mushrooms could be used to make better health potions, I guess, so it's not a complete flop. I explored deeper in the cave. Oh, look, there's my first life. Oh, okay, I'm dead. After I was unwillingly sent back to my base, I decided to construct more NPC housing because what else is there to do in beta? After building the house, I go back and find my second life crystal. Yes, this is my second one, not the first one. Apparently, I found one before, and I would go back into the footage to find where I found it, but I don't get paid enough for that. A few minutes later, I find some emeralds, and that can be sold for hella bread. I also found a wooden chest that houses an enchanted boomerang, which may not sound like much, but let me tell you, when crafted into the flamerang, it absolutely decimates Skeletron. You're gonna see. Back at base, I craft an iron breastplate, which, yeah, it looks a little different in this version, and it makes Bumperdink look like more of a fat ass than he actually was before. Like, my dog got the queso build. It's crazy. At nighttime, I go demon eye farming so I can get lenses and so I can make the suspicious looking eye so I can fight my first boss. Woohoo! While I was out, I also found one of them shadow orbs, which is very lucky because sometimes they just don't spawn in your world on the beta versions. I don't know why that happens, but I couldn't tell you. I also take a nice trip to the beta version of Hell, and it looks cool, less chaotic than 1.0, but it's completely fucking useless. Like, there's no reason to come down here. I spent valuable minutes of my lifetime collecting Hellstone, only to realize that it does absolutely nothing. I also made a helmet with the copper I had, and it was absolutely useless, but I thought it looked cool, so shut up. With my lenses, I craft the suspicious looking eye, and then I just kind of sit around and do nothing, waiting for nighttime. I think I was studying for finals at this time. Yeah. Your boy cooked though, 3.9 GPA, let's get it. Once it turns nighttime, I immediately start scrapping, like I tell you, it's on sight, bro. The eye stood no chance between me and my 1,000 whole shurikens. This version of the Eye of Cthulhu, I'm pretty sure has more health than the current version, because I'm pretty sure in the current version it has like, what, 2800 or 3800? At least in 1.1 it did. And this one has 4000, so this fight was actually not as easy as you thought it was. Like, look at this shit. I almost sold the bag right here. Like, come on, 2 hearts and like this guy. Look at that, bro. I almost died to the Eye of Cthulhu. Like that. This was not easy, bro. But I clutch up and still kill it because I'm him. I'm a goat. I'm the greatest Terraria player of all time. Don't look that up. And because I killed the Eye of Cthulhu, the Dryad, bro. I can't look at her seriously, bro. She looks like she got a cabbage on top of her head, bro. She built like a whole tree, which, I mean, I guess is the point. But she sells purification powder, so that's all I need. Using the purification powder, I'm able to smash the orb that I found earlier, spawning a meteorite, which will be very, very useful for us. And also, it will get us the guns dealer, which, yeah, it looks very different in this version. A meteorite landed almost immediately, and that's good and all, but these meteor heads are the most aggressive things known to mankind. And also, the meteor blocks, they deal knockback. So mining this shit was almost impossible. So instead of putting myself through literal hell, I decided to make a house for the arms dealer, because that's a much better way to spend my time. Oh look, the arms dealer moved in. I wonder what the fuck? This guy looked like he would bully me on Xbox Live for being a squeaker back in 2008, bruh. Like, what is that design? Also, 50 gold for a mini shark is crazy, but I had some fat stacks, so I bought it anyway. Then after that, I made mining the meteorite to its entirety my main goal, and that was one of the hardest things I had to do, so I stopped doing that. But I had a plan. I went down into the mines and mined a crap ton of obsidian, so I can make myself an obsidian skull so the meteorite would not damage me. And I found a little bit of error in the game design. I crafted 5 whole obsidian skulls and was able to equip every single one of them, so I didn't take damage from burning blocks, and I got plus 10 defense, which is crazy. Also, in this version, you're able to make hellstone items out of meteorite, which I don't know why, but it's just the way it is in this version. And with that, I was able to make my flamerang, so that was pretty awesome. With my obsidian skull armada and my fiery greatsword, I decide, you know what, it's time to fight the Eater of Worlds. I set up a really small arena, used worm food to spawn the Eater of Worlds, and honestly, this fight was a piece of cake. All I kind of did was just sit there and penetrate him with my long flaming stick. I mean, yeah, it took a while, but I mean, it presented no challenge to me. I was able to beat it very easily. Didn't even drop below half health. I mean, it was the same boss fight as it is today. Once I got done with that, I immediately went to the dungeon, set up an arena so I can fight Skeletron. I was eager to get this playthrough done because I needed to study more for finals, to be honest. I recorded this all in one day, and yeah, I was supposed to be studying for finals by the whole time I was recording this. As soon as it turned nighttime, me and Skeletron started fucking scrapping like no tomorrow. I made the flamerang because in this version, Skeletron has like 80 defense or something, so like everything other than the flamerang does like 1 damage to him, but the flamerang does around like 12 to 20. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you ever played this version, use the flamerang. Skeletron hasn't changed over the years at all, really. I mean, like, it's the same boss fight as normal Terraria today. I mean, like, if you're not playing on expert mode, of course. After a while, I was able to defeat Skeletron, marking an end to my Terraria beta adventure. I mean, I did explore the dungeon for a little bit. I mean, my first chest had the Murrow Massa, which is, I wish I had that luck back when I played 1.1, because it took me like a fucking 30 minutes. A 30-minute, am I stupid? Oh my god. There's also a Cobalt Shield in this version, which I thought was pretty cool. And with that, I was done with my beta adventure, which, I had a good time. I had a good time looking through the history of Terraria, and yes, I am still going to be doing 1.2, but I'm back in school, so that's gonna be a while. If I had to give a guesstimate, maybe sometime in February, maybe early March. I know I said in my last video that it would come out late January, early February, but that was wishful thinking because over winter break I was kind of slacking, not gonna lie. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I really love the support that I got on my past 2 Terraria videos, and you know, more will be coming soon, but you know, Terraria burnout is a bitch, so yeah, but thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day, and God bless.